A couple years back, both my family and my friend's family wanted to hang out, so they decided to go to IKEA. So now you're asking, why IKEA? Well, besides the Swedish meatballs, it seemed like a good place to hang out. But as the young kid at the time, I always thought IKEA was a huge restaurant and nothing else. Well, until I was older, when my parents had to bring me along, and I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, back to the story. We talked for a little bit until our parents told us that we should explore the place before we eat, even though my friend and I just came here for the food because we were kids. We didn't have time to exercise. But sadly, we had to because we were not old enough and we would have easily gotten lost. So, my friend, my parents, and I traversed IKEA and experienced the many wonders of tables and furniture. Yeeaaah! It was pretty boring until we got to the bedroom aisle where I tried to sneak off and jump on a bed, but my mom noticed me and quickly grabbed my hand. From then on, she decided to keep a closer eye on me to make sure I never leave the group or get into any trouble. After a couple of hours, our parents decided to take us to the cafeteria, and by that time, me and my friend were just done with the day. We sat down at the cafeteria and we ate like kings, surrounded by the many wonderful smells of Swedish meatballs and cinnamon buns. As our parents were chatting, my friend and I were just watching Sonic Underground on my iPad because, like I said, we were kids. After eating, we left the cafeteria before it got too crowded. But as we walked more and more, we started to realize that we were just going in circles. So for the next couple hours, our parents tried to find an exit. They asked employees for directions. They even just stared at a map for half an hour, which did nothing except wasting our time! By the time we reached the exit, it was already dark outside and we were extremely tired, but relieved to be outside. To be honest, even though we got lost, it was actually a really fun and memorable day for me, spent with family and friends at IKEA. So the lesson was, always bring a map, or just don't get lost at all.